All right, it's 32 minutes past 6 a.m. It's a feel good Friday morning. Yes, people, we are here finally at the end of the working week. And I'm looking forward to the weekend, putting my feet up and just having a relaxing time. I'm pretty sure you feel the same way, but let's get through Friday first. Let's make sure that we keep our eye on the ball, we keep our pedal to the metal, as they say, and make things happen before we go and enjoy ourselves over the weekend. This is Business Express brought to you by IntoSwitch. You know, it's a Friday, so that means it's all about the tech world. It's going to be a Tech Friday edition, as always. We'll be talking about everything that has to do with the tech side of things. And as usual, you can be a part of the proceedings, as always. So join us on WhatsApp, join us on YouTube as well. The WhatsApp number is 0911 999 0981. 0911 999 0981. That is the WhatsApp number. So leave your messages right there. You can also join us on YouTube. We're streaming live as per the usual. Smooth 981 FM Lagos. Smooth 981 FM Lagos. So those are the ways that you can join us on the show this morning. And we'll be looking at the adoption of artificial intelligence by firms in Nigeria. It's all about AI. A new study revealed that Zoho, a global technology company, has recorded 75% customer growth in 2024, driven by local businesses' growing appetite for AI solutions, also paired with robust privacy measures. Joining me this morning to take a look at this interesting development is Kehinde Ogundare. He is the country manager of Zoho Nigeria. Good morning to you, Kehinde. Great to have you on the show.
Hi, good morning, Ayo. Thank you for having me.
Absolute pleasure. I always love to talk about these sort of issues, AI, and all the amazing things that it's being used for, and also adoption here in Nigeria. Talking about businesses, it's interesting how we are evolving with the times. But looking at this particular report, I know that it must have taken you quite a bit of time to actually put it all together. So, like how long did it take actually to get all this together? The report, I mean, and about how many firms across the country did you have to survey?
Oh, thank you very much, Ayo, and it's a privilege being here. Like you rightly mentioned, AI is the new trend in the market right now. And then looking at that trend, we decided to study and do a research on about 387 companies in
Oh, wow.
Nigeria. And the report started around June this year. So it took us about
Okay.
3 to 4 months to be able to drive our report based on those research.
3 to 4 months and over 350 different
380,
firms.
yeah, 386 to be precise, actually.
That is quite the number. And man, I will say well done in that regard, you know.
Thank
So
you.
so based on the report itself, what is attracting firms in Nigeria to actually adopt artificial intelligence?
Okay, that's a really nice one because even from the report, it shows that the major driver for this report, for adoption of AI in this market is actually the MDs, the CEOs, the executives in leadership position in this country. They're actually driving the adoption of AI. Now, to answer your question, I also think that Nigerians are also getting to realize that technology cannot be overlooked again,
Mm, mm,
right? The
mm.
impact in our society. And if any company is trying to scale up or to be more efficient in the way they drive their business, they have to use
Right.
AI. So, which is why the leadership is taking the lead, the leadership in this. They're taking the forefront. They're deciding on what and when to do and when to adopt the AI. So I think also maybe fear of FOMO, right? Fear of missing out, number one. Secondly, realization that technology has come to stay, and AI is going to be driving and leading the charge in the next couple of years.
Hmm. You know what? It's interesting that you talk about FOMO, the fear of missing out, because even now you see posts on social media, Instagram and co, talking about, you missed out on previous revolutions. If you miss out on the AI revolution, you'll be left behind, and so on and so forth, trying to drive fear into people's hearts. Well, not really fear, but you get what I mean.
Not
But
really fair, but that's the reality.
yeah, I
A
know,
lot of
I know,
people,
I know.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I'm just, just trying to give some, should I say, clarity into that particular
Yes.
statement. If you missed out on that before, this is a new thing. You need to get on the bandwagon now, and so on and so forth. So it is here to actually stay. And
Maybe
it's
that is how we should even be talking about AI right now, because a lot of people are still scared about the adoption of this technology. Maybe we should
mm,
tell them that if you miss out now, it's going to be like the last revolution, industrial revolution, the second, the third, the fourth. Maybe
something like
people
that.
would accept it, and take it as a new reality. Because honestly, for any sector to move forward right now, to be more efficient, right, you need to have a form of technology in place to help you run your business, your organization, your day-to-day activities. And AI is going to be part of that. So you better get on board right now.
Most definitely. And talking about getting on board, there are, a number of different things that have to actually be put in place and actually needed. And one of those things is the cost of adoption. Don't you think that that will be a hindrance for a lot of firms to actually fully take AI on board?
The cost of adoption, yes, that could be a concern, not necessarily an hindrance. I also
Mhm.
believe that the major problem we have in this country is digital literacy, right? Digital
Right.
literacy is one of the problems that we have. So the skill gap for using this technology is actually the concern. A lot of companies have budget in place, and according to the report, about 35% of our respondents actually they've budgeted, they are about 50% budgeted 35% of their IT budget for AI deployments in their company. So there is
Oh,
fund.
wow.
So about 50 something percent of them have budgets from their IT. They are using 35% of that for AI. So there is funds, right? And also too, company like ours, we don't just sell AI, we provide business applications for you to use. So we call it contextual intelligence. That is when you include business
Mm,
context with AI. When you say AI in how are you using it? As a business
exactly.
person, there should be business context to it. So we call our one contextual intelligence, So that's when we marry the business world with artificial intelligence and be able to give you contextual intelligence for you to run your business. So the cost is not necessarily going to be too much. You'll probably be paying about maybe the same, maybe just a little bit more, but the skill gap, understanding what is available in the market, what can you benefit from it, and actually how can you deploy it properly. Also, how do you train the AI to speak your language? So that's I would say that is the concern or the challenge that we are facing in the market in Nigeria right now.
Okay, looking at the fact that a number of firms, a number of companies have actually set aside a portion of their budget, IT budgets for AI training and all that, which is a good thing because I mean you need your staff to be able to use the tools to be productive. But how quickly do
Yes.
you think firms can actually train their staff to be more productive using AI?
Um, it depends, right? I think the good thing about the report that we found out is that see the leadership they are the one driving the charge for using AI. So and if you can convince the leadership to get on board, it is easier for them to create empowerment program, training sessions, training and
Mm,
retraining, right? So when it comes to and I mean this is a new age as well too. You need to use a form of technology. So I think it will not take time, right? Get on board within three
okay.
months, within the month on 3 months, you will be able to successfully train your people on how to use AI. And this is not a one stop, one off, and then you're done. It's a
It keeps
continuous
going.
exercise. You keep going, there will be new development, there will be new updates, there will be new improvements to the platform. So you need to learn on the job. I was joking somewhere 2 days ago that very soon we're going to have AI prompt analysts very soon. That is a new job that will be now. So it's a continuous exercise. So you need to just keep training your people, retraining, organizing seminar, workshop, and attend all these things. They give you understanding about what the new world is going to look like with artificial intelligence.
Okay, now let us talk about one of the biggest elephants in the room, and that is the fear of AI, reducing staff in certain sectors. I mean, won't that possibly happen where the more AI adoption increases, there'll be a reduction of staff in certain sectors? Could that happen? Are you there, Kehinde? Oh dear, looks
Well,
like. Okay, yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, Kehinde. Go ahead.
Okay, yes. So you're asking if there could be a reduction in staff?
Yeah, in certain sectors where AI adoption
All right.
increases.
So um,
Hmm. The internet is being a bit iffy.
if you were asking me if there will be
I don't know if you can hear
reduction in
me clearly, Kehinde, because
staff,
it seems like it's a bit glitchy on your end. Okay, are you back fully now? Let's see here.
right? God. Uh,
Technology does this sometimes.
I'm sorry,
It's
can
one of
you
the
hear me now?
drawbacks. I can hear you. I can hear you now. I think I think you've unfrozen.
Yes. So, okay, great. I mean, this is one of the setback, one of the infrastructure challenges that we have in this country, fast internet. And you use technology in this country or anywhere in the world, you need fast internet. This is one of the problems
Definitely.
that we are facing that we need them to help us solve immediately. Yes, as I was saying, that yes, in some areas there will be a little bit of job loss. Some people might lose their job. However, I also believe that this new technology and new trend are going to create opportunities, create new set of jobs, set of opportunities, and skill sets that we don't even know we need yet. So when some are leaving, there will be job openings. I mean, now we have a lot of CTO, CIO, chief data analyst, all of those things right now that we don't have 5, 10 years ago. So there will be new opportunities with this new AI and technology. And then some people might lose their job and then have to upgrade or upskill themselves.
Oh dear. Well, I guess that big fear is actually there. But I believe that those who are able to stay ahead of the curve, they'll be fine at the end of the day. Let me take a message here on WhatsApp as we begin to wrap up. There's a question here from Gilbert Musa. He's in Festac, which is a very, very important one, and I hope you can, to a degree, answer it for us, Kende.
Yeah.
Gilbert Musa in Festac says, brilliant talk on AI adoption by leadership of companies, but what plan is in place for safety against fraud and cyber attacks? How can one be safe using these applications or platforms?
Oh, fantastic. That's actually a very good question. And based on the report, actually, we see that 90% of Nigerian business owners using AI right now, they are also enforcing security and privacy. And globally, the trend we see in Nigeria using AI is that Nigerian leadership, they are not compromising on their security and privacy. So even though they are using technology, they are using the new AI, there is increase in their budget for security and privacy, and which is
Okay.
very, very
Oh,
interesting. So, and I think Nigeria is actually leading that charge. In other countries, people will adopt the technology, but they would not focus on the privacy and security aspect of it. But then we can see but in Nigeria, the use of technology, using the of AI, also has increased in security awareness and privacy awareness within these firms. So it's really, really good that you're asking that question. And also, from the report, about 80% of AI users in this country are using it for work. So
oh
over
wow.
80% of anybody using AI in Nigeria today, they are using it for work to enhance their work, to improve their skill set and all of that. So it's really interesting to see that. And then when the charge is being led by the leadership, they are also budgeting certain amount for privacy and security in this country.
Mm, fantastic to hear that. Instead of just focusing on AI itself, you also need to focus on the other side. Keep things balanced. Security and privacy equally very, very important. Hope that answers your question, Gilbert Musa. Thank you for sending that in and always keeping it tuned. And thank you all for being a part of the show as well. We need to wrap up this morning. Before I let you go, Kennedy, any final words just to buttress everything we've talked about as we get to the end of the show?
All right. My final word will be that do not be scared to use technology to run anything. I think technology is here to stay. And also, while you are trying to use technology, also look into the company you are trying to onboard to use their technology. So at our company, we are focused on privacy and security. That is the fundamental is the core of our business, right? So
Okay.
similarly, trying to adopt technology, you need to look into the privacy, security, and if those companies here for the long haul. And at the end of the day, you're going to scale up rapidly, improve your efficiency, and grow your business. So do not be scared. Adopt technology, use it, use it, use it.
And do not be scared. Adopt technology and use it to your advantage. Believe me, it's actually here to serve you. All right. Thank you so much, Kehinde Ogundare. He is the country manager of Zoho Nigeria. It's been a pleasure having you on Business Express on this Tech Friday.
Thank you very much, Hayo. Have a nice day.
All right. You too. And enjoy your weekend as well. All right. This has been Business Express brought to you by Into Switch. Keep it tuned. The smooth breakfast kicks on. It's Feel Good Friday music all the way as we journey along to 7:30 and, of course, freshly pressed. Into Switch.